What is up, Internet? My name is Dylan. Welcome back to Astrometica. So today's video is honestly going to be a little bit more chill. It's going to be a little bit more laid back. What we're going to be focusing on is mainly base building, resource automation, storage organization, power, basically stuff that we desperately need to have done. Quality of life stuff, basically. So as of right now, our power is at 7,700. I want to try to get that up to about 25,000 as like just for now. And then for the base itself, I want to get this first layer and then, of course, the second layer done. Completely done. Initially, I was like, oh, we'll do like 3. I think let's just go crazy. Let's do like 5. Let's just do like 5. Like, just make it a giant, giant space station. That's what I'm thinking currently. Either way, I just like going crazy and doing big builds. Anyways, because I'm going to need so many habitat batteries, and those require fungu, I need to go set up a teleporter to where some fungu is. I know there's a bubble, a little Michael Bublé over this way that has 4 rocks on it. Now, there might be some better method that might save me a few seconds. It's fine. I want to go over here. This is the method I'm used to doing. I could just save and quit, load back in. There's 4 rocks that have fungu on it. That works for me. So, but we're going to be running through a lot of fungu. Luckily, we can infinitely get celestite seeds, so we should be able to set up some pretty immaculate celestite farms, which means our little circle building, we're absolutely getting rid of that and making like a large celestite farm. What else? We did turn down our settings in this one because I want the game to run smoothly with our base building. So I did, for at least for this episode, I turned the settings down to like very, very low, just so that way everything runs as smooth as it possibly can. It'll make life a lot easier. All right, so for our, let's go like right over about here. We'll set this up right like that. Airlock will go there. Pop the teleporter down inside. Yeah, see, everything just runs a lot smoother when when the settings are lower. Okay, and then fabric. Or no, not fabric. Sorry, fungu. Cool. All right, let's go grab some fungu while we're here. So the way that we're looking at it, though, is, I mean, what's math? If each battery gives us 200 power, and we're trying to get up to 25,000. I mean, 24,000 would be what? 12. Math is hard. Hold on. Be 120 batteries? Is that right? Sounds right in my head. 120 batteries. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, we're gonna need a lot of batteries. Which is funny, too, because everybody was like, are you going to need that much iron? Are you going to need that much nickel? Are you going to need that much silver? I'm going to show you exactly why we need that much. Like, right now, I'm going to show you exactly why. So here's our iron farm. We'll just start grabbing from the deposit miners. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. And boom. Boom. Whoops. There we go. Cool. Nice quality of life change would be that if it automatically turns on when you take the iron. I don't think it does that, but it'd be nice to see if it did. Okay, so let's grab and do 2 stacks of iron bars. I'll do 13 copper wire, I suppose. Another one of these. All right, we need to go grab more silver and nickel as well. But let's go start crafting some of our corridors here. So here's what I was thinking as far as this layout. Now I still want to do something with the north and south section of the base. However, so let me show you what I was thinking for this, though. Yeah, bite me. All right, so for here, let's do this X, and then we'll do some T's. I should probably shift it. Then we'll do an L over here. So, like, boom, boom, boom. And then from here, we would do just regular habitat corridors. I should probably make a lot more batteries if just taking away that one is getting rid of. And then the habitat, or the corridors, would just go to the other side, essentially. I put this chest here to throw all this stuff in, so let's do that right quick. Don't need any of this anymore. Throw that over here. Again, I meant what I said when I was like, this is going to be a very laid-back episode. Like, we're just going to be doing some building. Like, you guys said you wanted to see it, so I am going to include it and show it. But yeah, we're just going to chill, chat, build a base, automate some resources. So it's nice that we have all this nickel here. This is why having 4 is so important, because look how much we can get in just one go. Versus if we go to silver, we only have 1 miner, corridor miner at it. See? It's just that one back there. So let me like show you the difference. Like that is 4 stacks or 4 rows versus the 1. Like not great. We need to up our silver game a little bit. Luckily, though, we only need 1 silver per advanced chipset, so that's good. But it just makes life a little bit easier. So we're going to do this, add all this back. Take advanced chipset. I guess we'll turn the rest of this into iron bars, which is 16. All right, so I'll make a few corridors, throw a few batteries on. I have a bunch of batteries randomly throughout the rest of the base. I would like to consolidate those all down to this middle area. And I think it looks cleaner that way when like when it looks like a designated space has like a purpose versus like you're just throwing stuff wherever. Okay, yeah, this is way smooth. I like this. All right. So this is the initial idea though, and then of course from here we would just go battery, 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 battery. Battery, 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 like this. So we're already at 9,500, so that's quite the jump. Which we're out of fungus, so that would be why. But see what I'm saying, though? So I'm going to go grab some more copper. I'm going to go grab some more iron. So I want to complete the corridors. And then we'll probably start leaving, quitting, coming back, getting all of our fungu that we need. So we're going to need probably... Actually, I do have... Yeah, let's grab this iron, too. We're going to need a lot of iron and copper. Turn that back on. Turn that back on. All right. Home. For now, I will throw these in here until I get more fungu. I'm going to make, honestly, 20. Let's do 30. And we'll put the rest into iron bars. We'll probably need to go grab more iron bars, but it's fine. Should be enough copper wire, hopefully, to complete what we need to complete. Well, eventually, we'll get id of that building as well. That will no longer exist. But then what I could do is if I did, say I did five floors, essentially. I could add, like, walk or staircases. Maybe add a little bit of a cool design to it. That could make the 2nd layer and the 4th layer all power. And then the 3rd and 5th and 1st would all be whatever they would be. Oh. How many times am I going to do this? Luckily, we did set up the deposit miners, though. So now we basically, we don't have to worry about iron. Like, we can just go pick up more. It's like, it just takes time to go grab it. It's like the only thing we have to worry about. But we don't have to worry about, like... See, somebody was like, they had said, they were like, are you really going to need all those resources? Look how much iron we've already gone through. I'm telling you. It sneaks up on you. It really does. So having all those deposit miners, yeah. Probably even need more than what we have, if I'm being honest. I know it sounds like overkill, but it's really not. All right. So, boom, boom. So, yeah, see, this only has 9 in it as of right now. So this prevents us from and that's what and that's one of the things too, because I'm doing this for content creation purposes, and because I don't have the luxury that like someone can just like sit around and just sit there and wait for it. Like I have to try to do this in a timely manner. So that's why having these extra resources helps so much, because nobody wants to sit here and just, you know, watch me wait for resources to come back, you know what I mean? So that helps in that regard. There's a method for the madness every time. The nice thing too is we can always expand this out as well. We just get rid of the L piece and we just continue with more T pieces. You know what I mean? All right, I'm gonna try to avoid putting stuff in the wrong spot here. And I immediately did. You know what? This should be like a take a shot for every time that we put a corridor in the wrong area. All right, so boom, boom. Boom, boom. All right, so now from here, I think we would do like this. So we'd go L piece, and then we would oh, we do need more copper wire. Wow, I didn't think we'd actually need more. Okay, hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right here. I need some water and food real quick. So after I can get this completed, then I can kind of focus a little bit on storage. All right, we'll do another 20. We'll leave that as is. Okay, now we can do our T pieces. So we'll do that and that, but we're gonna leave that one because that's gonna be the vertical. Then from there we'll go L piece here, and then we just connect it with the rest of the corridors. Like, it's not the best looking. Like, I'm not, like, it's not amazing, but it's functional. And with all the batteries on top, it will look better, I promise. I also want to complete this back here too. Wow. Okay. So then this would be a 6-way, would come up. So we would need at least 3 0G regulators. So what I could do from here, though, is I could just start dismantling these batteries. Because I want, like I think I was saying this before, I want to consolidate all the batteries down to one area. I don't want these batteries to just be randomly loose, you know what I mean? If I can help it, I would like it all to be nice, neat, and organized. So I would do that. And that would hopefully the same for the solar panels as well, if I can manage it. So that building will be completely getting rid of this building. So I guess I could show you what it would look like on the... You know what? Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this building. So because we can't get the solar panel, the habitat solar panel, we're going to have to set up a section for all of these other solar panels. All right. So I would do like this. So we could do like that, and... Ooh. Ooh, it's uneven. Ooh, I don't like that it's uneven. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, no. Did we count this out right? Yeah, we did. Oh, that's going to look awful. I hate it. Yeah, we're going to have to change it. We're going to have to change it. Because I hate it. So we're going to have to push everything back by 1. Oh, that's going to be awful. That's going to be an off-camera thing. Anyways, sorry. I need it to be odd numbers. Always build in odd numbers. Okay. See? I mean, just completely remove all this. Boom. Boom. And then, of course, I think if just forever how many layers up we go, even numbers would be more power, odd numbers would be more storage, or whatever we deemed. Okay. And then on this side, yeah, we're gonna have to push this all 1 more. Oh, that's so awful. I hate that in every way. Oh, man. Oh, it's going to be so much work. Okay, we'll focus on that later. We'll focus on it later. But I can't. It's got to be symmetrical. It's got to line up or else it'll... I will hate it. So then we would go 1 more like this. And then this would be over here like that. Oh, that's so upsetting. It gives us more room, though. How did I mess that up so bad? Okay. Alright, so I need more iron. Oh man, that's terrible. The center section is going to be awful. I mean, I was gonna dismantle it so I could get put more hydroponic planters down anyways, but it's still just terrible. All right, so boom, turn that back on. Boom, turn that back on. See what I mean, though? Too many resources. Come on now. So it's gonna look a little funky real quick just because we're gonna like extend it out a little bit. But we will definitely fix it, that's for sure. Alright. So it would be like that. And then from here, oh boy. From here, we would just get rid of this. So we're going to have to get rid of all of this. Because this is going to go one more. Like so. And then this is an X corridor, but it will end up being a 6-sided corridor. And now we can get this to connect here. Which, obviously, we can't because there's stuff in the way. Oh, little mistakes like this, man. I swear. Can I put it now? Yes, I can. Okay. So here's the thing, though. Is this little outside walkway even needed anymore, though? Because we're making a power section up here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I might... that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not really entirely sure the design that I want to go for here. Because, like, now it's like... we don't really need this whole, like, walkway around. Because that was going to be for the batteries and stuff. So... like, even over here, like, we don't need this whole little section like that. Kind of seems like a waste now. But I guess it does kind of look cool from the outside. I don't know. That's fine. We'll do it. Well, for now, we'll do it. But it does kind of seem like a little bit of a waste of resources. Alright, and then so we do that like that. This would go around there. Alright, so it's going to be lined up better for sure, but... ay, 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 ay. Okay, so next what I need to start focusing on is I need to start focusing on... whoops, wrong item. I need to start focusing on... oh. We're gonna die of no oxygen. Okay. So let's get this connected. Then we'll probably go grab a bunch of fungu so we can start focusing on the power stuff. What is this? Oh. Poster. That's right. We got to grab all the posters from inside too before we go. Okay. See, and I earlier I said I was against extenders, but I might just have to buckle and make them. I don't know what kind of our number is, but it's whatever. All right. Let's head back inside. I need to make like a few more copper wire. Let's do like 10. I mean, I know we're gonna need a lot because we're gonna do like multiple layers too. So if we overmake, it's fine. Okay, so technically it is completed. It is done. Real quick, I'm gonna do this real quick. Just so... Oh wait, no, I can't do that yet. Never mind, hold on. Alright, let's go get some fungu. Yeah, let's go get some fungu. I'll probably have to save and quit, but let's go grab some. Alright, I'm going to try to get a lot of this done. Like, a lot, like, if once I get to 25,000, I get the 2 layers done. I want to head to, so you guys said there was a secret that I had missed in Theta 12. I do want to head there and take a look around as well, real quick. I may do just 2 quick save and leaves, or save and reloads. Now, every time I do this, by the way, it does respawn all like the asteroids and stuff too. So like our miners, as long as they're not full, they should also be getting a fresh set of stuff to mine. I don't know if that's like the forever plan is to have it work this way, or if they do have plan on like things regenerating over time. Like I don't know what they plan on doing with that. All right, I'm going to do one more save and quit and join back, and then we'll take this, we'll make some more batteries, we'll go from there. But if you watched any of my live streams, if you're someone who watched my live streams when we did our power grinding, this is like 90% of what the footage was. Saving, quitting, loading back in, grabbing fungu, saving, quitting, loading back in, grabbing fungu, saving, quitting, grabbing celestite, and we'd make it, put a bunch of batteries down, repeat the whole process over for hours. And that's what I'm saying. We got up to about 5. I think we got to 500,000. I think I put a screenshot in the Discord in the Astrometica page because we got to 500,000. It'd be nice to get to a full mill though. So maybe we do that. Maybe we do our because now we have so many hydroponic planters for celestite. Now it might be possible. It's just 500,000 power is a lot. That's a crazy. It's not even about like the batteries themselves, which like yeah, that is a big part of it, but it's the corridors. It's the amount of iron that you need to make all these corridors. All right, give me that and that. Thank you. Let's go make some batteries. All right, we'll finish the top first, and then we'll go underneath and finish the bottom. All right, we need out of advanced chipsets. Nice. So just under 12,000 power. So a little bit. So we've already gotten about 5,000 in this one video. Another 11 advanced chipsets. I guess let's go grab some celestite from our hydroponic planters. Now again, this room will not be a circle room for very long. This will be changed to a very large room so that we can put as many of these hydroponic planters down as possible. I'll probably do like rows and rows of them. So every yield gets us 9. I would like to set it up to where we can get a full stack, full 20 every time we go back and forth. Still don't know what I want to do with the bottom layer yet, like the extra stuff. All right, so that's that. Boom, boom. Yeah, okay. Need more focus. So 13,325. That's not bad. It definitely allows us to do majority of what we want to do. The reason that I want to get to the reason that I want to get to 25K is because that's like a set it forget it number. Like we wouldn't like I don't really need to sit there and like micromanage it anymore. We could just like I could just start building stuff and I don't really have to worry about our power for a while. All right, so let's make some more. Okay, if I wanted to make a 0G regulator, I need compacted carbon and silver. Got the silver, compacted carbon. Now, I know there is a section we could put a deposit miner for carbon. You guys would let me know that. Appreciate you. Ooh. Ooh, this is a terrible farm. Oh, my. Okay, hold on. Let me take a look outside real quick. Our miners are not getting any carbon. Is this iron that you're getting over here? That is iron. Okay, we might need to switch up the carbon farm. I don't know. It's not very good. Can't have our miners getting more iron and copper than they are carbon. Yeah, see, they keep hitting this one over here too. Okay. Well, now I know though. So there's probably a better location for carbon. Just gotta find where it's at. I get the problem with using the deposit miner one, the one in Theta 12, is I have to be in Theta 12 for it to like, you know what I mean? Okay, so if I make 1, 2, I need to make 3. I need another one. So it's a 0G regulator. Let's go get more carbon real quick. I need enough for, I need 15. I have 9. Is this all carbon? Maybe I just need to make it higher up. That's not carbon. That's also not carbon. That's also not carbon. Oh, this is a terrible area. Who decided to do this? Somebody took over my account and built this here. Couldn't be me. That's a terrible carbon farm, for sure. Our miners are getting everything but carbon, so this has got to move. If you guys know of a good location, if I don't address it in this video, if you guys know of a better location, because we're going to need a lot of 0G regulators, so I need a lot of compacted carbon. Okay, that's our 15. Yeah, no bueno. Jesus, that one's just nothing but iron. Yeah, we got to fix that. That's for sure. Okay, that's at the to-do list. All right, thank you very kindly. Let's make another compacted carbon. And I'll make one more 0G regulator, and that would complete our... I think that would complete the second tier, I believe, or come close to it. Okay. So we are going to be replacing this guy with a 6-way, like so. It's probably one of my favorite things that they've added, if I'm being honest. All right, and then this. Oop, this is a. Did I make that another 6-way? What did I do over here? I did make that another 6-way. Okay. Cool. And then from there, see, so we're at, what I say we were at 13,000 power. We're only using 8,000 as of right now. I gotta get these out of here. Let me grab my posters because I need to get rid of this building. What is happening? You see what's happening on the? See that? Look at that. What's happening on the little percentage thing? What is that? I don't know why it's doing that. I'm hitting a button. I'm doing it myself, obviously, but like, why is it doing that? Okay. So get rid of this. Get rid of that. What? No. Wrong. Incorrect. There's nothing attached to this. Ugh. Hold on. I wonder if I have to save and quit and come back. There's nothing in this. There's nothing in there that would require me to not be able to dismantle it as far as I'm aware. Oh, well, hold on real quick. There we go. See, told you. While I'm thinking about it, so I plan on streaming again. It is something that I kind of took time off of, I guess. I used to stream all the time. The only thing is I'm going to change the location of where I'm streaming. This allows me to play, because I'm going to start streaming on Twitch. This allows me to play games that are not geared for this channel, if that makes sense. Like, obviously, you guys could probably tell by the content that's on my channel, I have a type. If I stray from that, like, it's horror game. For me, it's horror games and it's survival crafting games. If I stray from that, that could cause issues with, like, algorithm stuff and whatnot, blah, 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 blah. So if I stream different games on here, I you know what I mean? I don't want that to cause any problems. So I'm going to stream on Twitch. That way I can play whatever I want. So link should be down below if you are interested. If not, totally fine. But if the link's not down below, it's a Scheebs Live on twitch.com. That is where I'm going to be streaming. Don't know when, but I've been making some adjustments. I've been updating stuff on there so that I can get ready for it. But we'll start streaming. I've been playing a lot of Delta Force recently. So, like, it won't just be survival crafting games. We'll definitely be doing Astrometica stuff there as well. But it'll be also, we'll throw like an FPS shooter in there every once in a while. You know, just random stuff. Okay, so you know what I'm going to do right now, actually? I'm going to start dismantling some of these batteries so I can throw these in the center section. Because I want this to be much more uniform. Where are we at? Okay, I can do another one here. Okay, so let's do... Boom, boom. Which is funny because the whole reason that I went up 2 was so that I could have batteries here and there, and I'm taking away the batteries here, but it's okay. It'll look better when there's not random batteries like down here or over here. Like if it's all in the center section, it'll look 10 times better. Oh, I had a feeling. Okay. Perfect. Okay. So we still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up top. And I feel like we should have quite a... Yeah, we have quite a bit of space underneath. See how like it just looks like just with all of these like together like that, I feel like it just looks way better, way more organized. All right, next, do I want to focus on the solar panels? Do I want to move the solar panels, or do I want to keep those where they're at? I'm gonna dismantle these for now. I don't really know how I want this to look at the end. I mean, we're just kind of making this up as we go. But I do at least want to put these around the outside over here. Alright, so one. So we do here. Boom. And I should have one more. Boom. Yep, okay. Alright, so that's that. So let's, I'm going to just fly away for a second real quick, just to take a quick gander. So that's what we're looking at, though. And then, of course, we'd put something on top. So then a side profile. Ooh, our oxygen. Side profile kind of looks like that. And then, of course, we're going to do like a third layer. I just don't really know what each of these rooms are going to be. They're going to be, honestly, kind of empty for the time being. But, okay. Where are we at as far... So I guess we'll teleport and go get more fungu, because I know I did reload the save. Let me put some of this away here. So you can go in there. You can go in there. Yeah, we'll put the gold in there too. Okay. Let's go grab some fungu. But yeah, I told you this is going to be a little bit, you know, more laid back of an episode. Now, we are at about 37 minutes into the recording. So I'm going to try to get fungu a couple times. And then maybe we'll head to Theta 12 to try to see what that secret is. Maybe, hopefully, it's something cool. But I would deem the middle section to be done. Not done. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. It's done enough until I figure out how exactly I want it to be done. But it's like, it's uniform and complete, essentially. But I might do like a quote-unquote like trophy room, which might be kind of weird, but like there's a bunch of like dolls and whatnot, collectibles. I think it'd be kind of cool to have a room dedicated for that, because we still got to collect all those too, if we even can. I know there's that peeper that we shot, and then there's the Cubo toys. Like, I want to have a whole room dedicated for that stuff. Toy room. But I'm starting to lean towards, you know what, maybe we should do 1,000,000 power. Could you imagine if we actually did hit 1,000,000 power and then lost our save? I mean, we had 500,000 power and lost our save, so halfway there. But I just feel like with this new update, like we got to go even more, you know what I mean? Like, I'm really struggling with, do we do more power or not? Ooh, I don't know if the Celestite would be done by now. Are you done by now? You are done by now. Thank you. So apparently someone said in the comments too that there is a section that duplicates tier 2 blueprints as well as tier 1 blueprints. Like there's I guess for each thing. So I do want to go to each one. So what I might end up doing is collecting a bunch of blueprints off camera and not turning them in yet. That way when we come back, then we can turn them all and see what kind of upgrades we get, but just collecting them off camera. Alright, we need more silver. Let's go grab some silver. See, I told you though, silver, because it's only got the one asteroid miner on it. I knew that was going to be a problem. Yeah, so we definitely got to upgrade our solid state farm as well. Oh, we already had a ton of... I didn't realize we had all these advanced chipsets still. All right, so a lot of these can go underneath. So 15 and a half. Missing advanced chipsets. Okay, so we're about 16. That's not bad. I was honestly, I said 25. I didn't actually expect to get close. I expected to get maybe like to like 12, 13, 14, but pleasantly surprised. Okay, let's go put these remaining ones up, and then honestly, we'll probably call it there for the power. Because I'm actually pretty pleasantly pleased with where we got on that. All right, so 17,000. We're missing the 4 there. Yeah, we just need more fungu. Something I like to do is off camera, just sit there and just mine resources like a ton and just put them in storage. That way we have them. So that's something I may potentially do as well. Okay. Nice. All right, I'm actually going to go put these over here. So I said 25K. That's 17. I mean, we're still about 8,000 off. And that's fine for now. Storage is still in very rough shape. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm not liking this global storage thing. Oh, there's fungu in our global storage too. Global storage, I don't know how I want to do global storage yet. Because, like, it's just such a small inventory, so I don't know. Maybe I'm just not understanding the way it works. Throw that there for now. But I feel like we get way more benefit out of the large ones. Out of these ones. But you know what? I'm going to go put more power up real quick, just now that I realize that we have... And put 4 more batteries up. So, boom, 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 boom. Alright, there's our 4. Oh, didn't mean to do that. And if I really wanted to, I could put power cells on, like, these cross sections as well. It just changes, like, its orientation, so I feel like I wouldn't like the way that looks. So what, we're missing... Oh, we're missing this whole section over here. So if this is... Let's do some quick math. So this is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 42. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 49. So that's 49. We could put 200 per... Or 400 per, excuse me. So 400 times 49 is what? A lot? Is 19,600. So we would at least get 19,600 for every one of these little sections here. Okay. So we would not get to 25,000 though. That's unfortunate. Okay, so from here... The only thing I can think of as far as how we would do storage is we would start over... I guess we would maybe leave the global there. We would do like this. And we would butt this up against it like that. Right? And then for the sign... we don't have a sign! Oh, we don't have a sign! So, like, we could do, like, this is, like, iron. But hold on, we don't have a sign. I just realized. How will we know what things are? Give me a second. Give me a second. What's the closest location to Theta? It's probably Fungu, because isn't ours Snaggle here too? Yes. Oh my gosh, I can't believe. I need to go get a sign. How have I not scanned a sign yet? Alright, let's go to Theta 9 real quick. Oh, we're out of power. Alright, let's fly to Theta 9 real quick. We'll do this, and then maybe we'll go check out the secret at Theta 12 after this. But this is, yeah, this I don't know if this was, if y'all consider this to be like a boring episode or whatever, but this is definitely stuff that I needed to have done for sure. And we still, I mean, we still got a lot we got to do for the base building. Hello, thank you. Somebody had said the code for this was the same as the one. Was it 142.114? Oh wait, no, there's not even enough. I don't remember. Someone had said it was something that said the code, but I don't think it's right. Wait, where am I going? Sorry, I didn't realize where. I need the sign, which is literally just as you enter. I didn't even need to come in here. Okay. All right, sign. Yeah, see, so if you look up, you can scan that, and you can now make a quick sign. Can't believe I didn't get a sign. Dummy. All right, anyways. I do need to go back through the vehicle manufacturing station as well to see if I've missed anything. I'm sure there's probably stuff I've missed there. So I might add on to these deposit miners like I did before to make them a little bit more ridiculous. I do need to do a quartz one first. What else? I don't know. I think we're getting to a point where we're actually pretty solid here in Theta 9. Just got to do the base building stuff. Maybe set up our. We got to set up our storage better, obviously. But okay, what was I looking at? So sign. So. How do I make a sign? Isn't it like... It's just 2 iron bars. Easy. Easy. Alright, so this is how I did it before. I don't know if they've changed how signs work at all. So can I put it on here? Oh, I can put it on here if I wanted. However, this is the way I did it before. As I did like this. And then I just did iron. This is how I did it before, and then I just kept setting up storage things with each resource in it. But I honestly think this is probably the best and most efficient way to do this. Now, with that being said, because if I'm going to make a bunch of these storage chests, I'm going to need a lot of data transformers. So I'm going to need a lot of quartz, which means I'm going to have to set up the quartz deposit miner soon. So that's how I do it, though. I do that. I would set up another one here. We would just right to snap it. Butt it up right next to that one. Like so. Throw another sign down. That's not lined up right. Hold on. Yeah, like that. Okay. Now I'll put the sign down right in the middle there, like so. Title this one copper. You know what I mean? And I would just continue along that way. And the only thing I can think of is if I really needed a resource, I could throw it in global storage. Maybe in Theta 12, I could do something with global storage there. So that way I wouldn't even have to fly back and forth. I could just teleport through and then teleport around to the different areas and grab resources. But yeah, that itself is going to require a lot more work than I was previously anticipating. But I would set it up for each individual resource. So this would be, I would do iron, copper, quartz, carbon, silver, nickel, gold. Yeah, do that. And then over here I could do some of the other, like the different, I don't know. I would have to test this all out. Look how eerie that looks, though. I do need to set up a deposit mine for quartz, though, because I need glass. I need to make windows and stuff. Which I think I might have some glass on me. I'm not talking about enameled glass. I want actual glass. Glass? Yeah, see, there's some glass. See, if I wanted to... If I made a window here, how would that look? Wow, what a sight. What a view. Alright, if I go to the edge... So I could do corners. That should be that. So I could do like there. So I could do it like that. Why is it so blue? You guys might say, like, why don't you use, like, the glass corridors? You can't attach batteries on top of them if you do. Okay. So that's what I think. That's how I think I'm going to do it. Until I can figure out a better solution, I think I just do like my regular storage, right? Like this, iron, copper, blah, blah, blah. And then global for whatever. Until at least I can have a better understanding of how I would do global. Okay. All right. I've been delaying it long enough. Let's head over real quick. Let me grab some water. Let's head over to Theta 12 and look at whatever secret that we missed. Because we are getting close to the end of this episode. So I need... Gimme. I also need to convert like all my batteries into nanite batteries as well. Alright, so you... Boom, boom, boom. I will say, knock on wood, of course, but I have not run into any duplication issues since we moved our... since we moved this. Maybe I haven't been using my snaggletooth enough, my secret enough, but I haven't run into any issues. So it could have been something that was patched, but because I hadn't done anything about it, maybe? I don't know. All right, Theta 12. Let's take a look. I am going to spend an entire, not entire episode, but I am going to spend a large amount of time just sitting there grabbing blueprint boxes. I just need to find out where the tier 2 is. Apparently there's a tier 2 and a tier 1 in a certain location. So if you guys know where the tier 1 and tier 2s respawn, I'll cover it in a video. And we'll go over all three of them. That way you guys know. Ooh, look at how dark it is here. Really makes a difference when you turn down your settings. Pew pew. Okay, so... whatever. Whatever. Sorry. Yeah, the copper deposit, by the way, is right there. That is a copper deposit. So we will set that up eventually, but... Pew, pew, pew. But Theta 12 will get its own big old base build where we'll try to do something different with its own deposit miners, its own power source. Alright. So according to y'all, I gotta use the scanner to find it, but it's like you said it's on the... I think y'all said it's on the right side just before the big room. I have to like look up or something like that. So... Boom. Oh. Oh. Nice. Sneaky, sneaky. Appreciate you as always. Well, thank you. Don't mind if I do. Look at this little guy. Look at Marvin. Look at you. You're a little... What is in your hand? A little sword? Blueprint box. 3 and a 1. A 3 and a 1. So here's my issue with... I might as well go grab the other 3 that's in here. My issue is, in order to make the extender for, like, crafting, you need a tier 1 blueprint box. But, like, I'm always so curious as to what's in it that, like, the curiosity gets the best of me, and I'm like, I want to turn it in and see what I can get out of it. I wonder if there's a point where it'll stop giving you stuff. It has to be, right? Like, there has to be a cap. It's not going to just keep increasing your stack sizes. Okay, well, there you go. There's a secret little room over there. That's all. That's all I wanted to highlight. Just that. Someone might have left a comment that said where the actual other blueprint box locations are, but I don't recall seeing it right now. So if you do know, leave a comment on this one, and then in the next episode I will cover that. That way you guys will also know. Pew, pew. It'd be cool to make a base that's like goes through the center of an asteroid like that. I wonder if I could do that. If that's something I can do, I might try that. One of the updates that they have coming our way is like islands building. Like you can like build your own island and make a lot of changes to it. Pretty pumped and looking forward to that as well. Okay, so we still got a lot of work to do. A lot of work to do on the base, on our resource farming. Tons and tons of work. How does that look? Does that look okay? I think it looks okay, right? I'm trying to decide if it looks okay. I think it does. I think it does. I think it'll look good when I add a 3rd layer on it too. I think it's okay. Oop, that was... Yeah, I will say definitely have noticed that it's better ever since I moved that. Okay. Blueprint box tier 1. Probably just as an increase in stack size, and then a tier 2. Alright, are there any upgrades I need to make? Let's take a look here. So scanner has scan distance tier 2. Laser damage tier 3. Iridium stack +1. Kind of figured. I need oh, I can make that. I need a Volthium spiral. I need Celestite, of course. I'm gonna make this the tier 3 distance. Celestite, Celestite, Celestite. What is this one? Oh, this is another Celestite. So that's 10. Yeah, I'm going to make one room that's just nothing but Celestite. Like, I have to. Like, wall to wall, everywhere that I can walk. As long as I can get through the room. Okay, so... It was distance that I could make? Yeah, I need to make a Volthium spiral. Let's do that. Go ahead and check on our... How you doing? 45%. Okay. This will be how we end the episode, though. Make some updates if we can. I haven't found the tier 4 backpack yet. I'm sure it's somewhere. I'm sure I've probably passed it multiple times. What is this 4th upgrade? What is the 4th upgrade we can make? It wouldn't be battery saver because that's already at the top. Laser damage, laser distance. What would you be? Scan speeds tier 2. Oh, resin canister? That's easy. Or so he thought. Go grab another Celestite real quick. I do want to up my scrapper damage because then I can one-shot the Celestite, I'm assuming, and just make life a little bit easier. All right, so resin canister, scan distance, tier 2. Oh, you idiot! I already have that. Okay, well, fine. 95%. Give me something really good, please. Like something that I desperately need. It would be nice. I really should make the hook throw tool because I keep getting all the... Well, I guess I can. I literally have just been getting nothing but every resource for it. Or every upgrade for it. Alright, so hook throw... I gotta make extra sonic thrusters? Oh, jeez. Hook throw distance tier 2. Nickel and gold. Okay, I can make some of this stuff. That's just something I just never use though, is the hook tool or the grabber tool apparently. But I guess I should make them and experience like everything. All right. We'll throw that in a 6 slot. And then we'll immediately make hook throw distance tier 2. Do I hear 3? Do I even have 3? I do not. Okay, so I have to make the sonic thrusters. Or pyrolite. There's got to be a location for a pyrolite. There just has to be. Okay, I was trying to wait for that to finish, but I don't know if it's going to. I guess this would help me be even more lazy. Could just need to go over here. All right. Scrapper tier 1. I don't know what this bottom thing is. So I just need a lot of pyrolite. Is really what it seems like. So here's what I want to do. This is the last thing I'll do. I'll even go over time to do this. This is definitely going to be the last thing that we do. Alright, whatever. Organize. Whoop. Can I put more after I did that? Yes, I can. Okay. I'm going to go deconstruct. Sonic Thrusters Tier 2. Wait. What? Sonic Thrusters Tier 2? Where? How? Oh, some nano... Oh, okay. I didn't know that was a thing. Okay, then. I want to make that. I'm not going to right now, but I'm yeah, for sure. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna do this. Okay. I'm gonna go dismantle because I'm gonna actually make a large room here in the middle. So I'm gonna go dismantle all of this real quick. Oh, God, I can't take that one out. Okay, maybe I save this for the next episode? I don't know. Anyways, I want to dismantle this room and replace it with... Oh, yeah, these are all going. Okay, we'll just wait until they're done. I'll do it the next episode. But I want to replace it with a large room. So, because I'm trying to not be repetitive and do the same thing over and over again, I might break this up and I might head to... Theta 12 in the next one. And try to find pyrolite and stuff. Maybe even venture out to like the outskirts of the map, see if there's any secrets or what we can find. So, all right, well, that is where we're going to end this part. Next one, I don't know. We'll maybe do some more deposit mining stuff, but I probably should head to Theta 12 and try to find Pyrolite, because a lot of our upgrades are kind of depending on that. So we'll go from there. But anyways, all right, well, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you in the next one. Talk to y'all later. Love y'all. Goodbye.